Hello, my students. This is P. Venkateshwarlu, PGT Physics, the Nandal Public School. Today, I will explain once again PN junction diode. I will explain once again PN junction diode. It is helpful for your board examination. So because PN junction plays very important place in semiconductors. Okay, my children, once again I will repeat the same. Okay. See, we know that PN junction diode. It is an arrangement made by a close contact of N-type semiconductor and P-type semiconductor. There are various methods forming PN junction diode. Okay, so formation of depletion region. In N-type semiconductor, the concentration of electrons is more than that of holes. Similarly, in a P-type semiconductors, the concentration of holes is more than that of electrons. During the formation of PN junction and due to the concentration gradient P and N side, holes diffuse from P side to N side, P to N, and electrons diffuse from N side to P side. The diffused charges carries combine with their counterparts in the immediate vicinity of the junction and neutralize each other. Thus, near the junction, positive charges is built are N side and negative charge on P side. Okay, electron drift to electron diffusion and holes diffusion, hole drift take place in PN junction formation process. This set up potential difference across the junction and an internal electric field E directed from N side to P side. The equilibrium is established when the field E electric field becomes strong enough to stop the further diffusion of the majority charge carriers. However, that helps the minority charge carriers to diffuse across the junction. The region on the either side of the junction diode which becomes depleted or free from the mobile charge carriers is called depletion region or depletion layer. The width of the depletion region is of the order of 10 power minus 6 meters. The potential difference developed across the depletion region is called the potential barrier. It depends on the dopant concentration in the semiconductor and temperature of the junction. Due to the diffusion of the holes from P side to N side, electrons from N side to P side at the junction, a current rises from P side to N side, which is called diffusion current. If an electron hole pair is created on the depletion region due to thermal collision, the electrons are pushed by the electric field towards the N side and the holes towards the P side, which gives rise to the current from N side to P side, known as drift current. In steady state, diffusion current is equal to drift current. Okay, coming to semiconductor diode or PN junction diode. It is basically a PN junction with a metallic contact provided at the end of the application of the external voltage. It is a two-terminal device. Okay, forward bias and reverse biasing of junction diode. So biasing is the method of connecting external battery or EMF source to the PN junction diode. The junction diode can be connected to an external battery in two ways called forward biasing and reverse biasing of the junction. Forward biasing A junction diode is said to be forward biased when the positive terminal of the external battery connected to the P side and negative terminal to the N side of the diode. Flow of current in forward biasing. In this situation, the forward voltage opposes the potential barrier, due to which both the potential barrier and width of the depletion layer decreases. Under the effect of external electric field, holes in the p region and electrons in the n region both moves towards the junction. These holes and electrons mutually combine just near the junction and ceases to exist. For each electron hole combination, a covalent bond breakups in the p region near the positive terminal of the battery. Out of the hole and electrons so produced, the hole moves towards the junction while the electron enters the positive terminal of the battery through the connecting wires. Just at this moment, an electron releases from the negative terminal of the battery, which enters the N side region to replace the electron lost by the combining with a hole at the junction. Thus, a current called forward current is continued by the motion of majority charge carriers across the junction in forward bias. The junction diode offers low resistance. Coming to reverse biasing, a junction diode is said to be reverse biased when the positive terminal of the external battery is connected to the N side and negative terminal to the P side of the diode. Flow of current in reverse biasing. In this situation, the average voltage supports the potential barrier, due to which both the potential barrier and which of the depletion layer, under the effect of external electric field, holes in p region and electrons in the n region are pushed away from the junction. That is, they can't be combined at the junction. So there is almost no flow of current due to majority charge carrier. Okay, coming to current voltage characteristics of PN junction diode. In forward bias characteristics, in the circuit diagram, see here, in the circuit diagram, for the studying forward biased characteristics is shown in the figure. Starting from low value, forward bias voltage is increased step by step, measured by the voltmeter, and forward current is noted by ammeter. A graph is plotted between voltage and current is shown in the figure. At the start, when the applied voltage is low, the current through the diode is almost zero. It is because of the potential barrier which opposes the applied voltage till the applied voltage exceeds the potential barrier. The current increases very slowly with increase in applied voltage. With further increase in applied voltage, the current increases very rapidly. In this situation, the diode behaves like a conductor. The forward voltage beyond which the current through the junction starts increasing rapidly with voltage is called knee voltage or threshold voltage. If coming to reverse bias characteristics, the circuit diagram for the studying reverse biased characteristics as shown in the figure. In reverse biased, the applied voltage supported the flow of minority charge carriers across the junction. So a very small current flows across the junction due to minority charge carrier. Motion of the minority charge carriers is also supported by the internal potential barrier. So all the minority charge carriers across over the junction. Therefore, the small reverse current remains almost constant over sufficiently long range of reverse bias, increasing very little with increasing voltage. This reverse current is voltage independent up to certain voltage known as breakdown voltage, and this voltage independent current is called reverse saturation current. If reverse bias is equal to the breakdown voltage, then the reverse current through the junction increases very rapidly. This situation is called avalanche breakdown, and the junction may get damaged due to excessive heating in this current exceeds the rated value of PN junction diode. In diodes, a resistance is offered by the function which depends on the applied voltage, which is called dynamic resistance. It is also small change in the voltage to the small change in current produced. Dynamic resistance R DC is equal to delta V by delta I. Okay, my dear children. So up to this PN junction, PN junction formation of PN junction and forward and reverse biasing completed. And in last video I sent along with the video previous CBSE questions based on the previous years. Okay, previous CB questions based on the PN junction diode and previous content, that is energy bands and conductors, insulators, semiconductors. And after this I will explain of applications of PN junction diode, that is diode as a rectifier. Okay, coming to diode as a rectifier. Introduction. Generation of AC at a power station is more cost effective than producing DC power. The process of converting alternating voltage current into direct voltage current is called rectification. Diode is used as a rectifier for converting alternating current voltage into direct current. The transmission of AC power is also more economic than transmitting DC power. Diode as a rectifier principle. From the voltage current characteristics of a junction diode, we see that it allows the current to pass only the it is forward biased. This AC voltage varies sinusoidally. In India it is 230 volts and it has frequency 50 Hz. There are many electronic gadgets such as TV or mobile charger which requires a DC supply. Okay, so directly we don't connect to these mobiles and some electronic gadgets, because we converted into AC. Generally in our household supply is alternating current, because alternating current can passing from one long place to another long place. So this devices needs DC current. We don't connect AC current. Okay, understand my children? Okay, for that we can, for using, for converting AC to DC, we have some electronic instruments is there. Therefore, it is necessary to convert AC voltage into a DC voltage. At this time, so rectifier is introduced. The AC main voltage is rectified by using junction diode to obtain DC voltage. This electrical component all needed DC voltage. If we connect AC current through this electrical appliances were damaged. Working of a simple rectifier. Coming to working of a simple rectifier, my dear children. So this is the circuit diagram, my dear children. AC main 230 volts. The AC main supply is connected to the primary of a transformer and its secondary is connected to a rectifier circuit. Okay, this is primary AC main 230 volts 50 hertz transformer. Okay, next we can take diode. So diode we have to take PN junction diode. So after that we can use filter. That is symbol of transformer. So we know that transformer principle of transformer is mutual inductance. There are the AC voltage shown as the sinusoidal wave from the secondary of the transformer is converted into DC voltage by a diode rectifier. We know that the sinusoidal wave how it is in AC. Okay, here sinusoidal wave both side is there, upper side and lower side. So we can convert all are in DC, means positive and negative circles, half cycles we can connect it in positive way. This AC component in the DC output of a rectifier is called ripple and is so in the output of the rectifier. It is removed by using a filter circuit. Okay, so filter circuit which makes straight line. Okay, so AC current is sinusoidal like wave function, DC is straight line. The output of the filter circuit is almost a pure DC. It can still contain some ripples. Okay, ripples is there. So the voltage regulator circuit shown after filter restricted the output voltage to the desired value. Okay, we can get the ripple, so we can get straight line. For that purpose we can use filter. So that is load, my children. Okay, if any excessive current is there, resistance will oppose. Resistance will oppose. Load means high resistance which are connected in parallel to the circuit. The output voltage at this stage is called across the pure DC direct current. So ABCD is there. There we can get that direct current. Coming to PN junction diode as a rectifier. The conversion of AC voltage into a DC voltage is called rectification. The process of converting alternating voltage or current into direct voltage current are called rectification. Half wave rectifier. Diode as a half wave rectifier. The AC input voltage is connected to step up or step down transformer. See, this is AC current, okay, which is denoted like this. After that, transformer. Okay, we are connected diode, PN junction diode D, and we are connected RL load resistance. Okay, so based on the mutual inductance, the secondary coil AB of a transformer is connected in series with a diode D and the load resistance RL. Okay, so this is transformer. So based on the transformer, we can send current. So that current passing through diode. When the positive of cycle being the voltage at the point A with respect to that of the point B, therefore the diode D is forward biased. It conduct works as a closed switch and current flows through the circuit. Okay, so from the transformer current will up voltage high and low. Okay, so that current passing through AC current passing through the diode off of the only half of the cycle passing through the PN junction diode. Remaining negative half it cannot passing through diode. So that's why only we can get the output only positive. Uh, okay, positive half of the cycle passing through the diode. And which is passing through load resistance. So that is diode symbol. Okay, PN junction diode, that is the symbol. Okay, only positive half of the cycle is passing through A and remaining negative half of the cycle passing through B. So that's why negative half of the cycle is ignored and positive half of the cycle is passing through PN junction diode. During the negative half of the cycle, PN junction diode behaves reverse bias due to that only positive half cycle is passed through the PN junction diode. Okay, see here input voltage. Okay, this is the AC source. Okay, like this with respect to time. So during the positive half cycle, diode behaves forward. During the negative, the diode is reverse. In reverse bias, there is no current and there is no voltage. So at the same time, next positive half cycle passing through PN junction diode, we can get the current or voltage. Remaining negative of negative part passing through the diode which ignores. When the negative half of the cycle being the potential at the point A is lower with respect to that of the point B and the diode is reversed bias. Therefore, it does not conduct works as open switch. In this way, current always flows through load RL in the same direction for alternate positive off cycle. The waveform for input and output voltage are shown in the figure. Okay, this is about diode as a half wave rectifier. This is the circuit diagram. So next class I will explain diode as a full wave rectifier. Okay, I think after full wave rectifier the chapter completed. Okay, so this is a dotted line step down transformer. Okay, see here the current passing through the diode only positive half of the cycle taken, and during the negative half of the cycle diode behaves reverse bias. That's why no current. Again positive half cycle, the current passing through the diode. Again negative half cycle, the diode behaves reverse bias, no current, like that. Okay, my children, current is passing, but only positive half of the cycle going to out. Okay, remaining negative half will be back. See here the current is passing. Okay, only half of positive half will be taken. Negative half during this process diode behaves negative reverse bias. Due to that current will not flows. Okay, during negative diode acts reverse bias. Okay, this is about half wave rectifier, my dear children.